Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome, everybody. I know it's a little early, but hey, I got sick, so you're stuck with me now. Yay! Anyway, I gotta get some stuff ready, so I'm gonna be back in a bit. Okay, sorry about that. I was dropping for that. I was dropping frames there for a second. But anyway, I'm back on the steady connection. I'll be starting up in a few minutes. I just got to get some stuff real quick, and then we'll go ahead and get started for today. So, see you in a few minutes. Just want to remind everyone who is just joining in, I am still preparing, so give me about 2 more minutes. Hello everyone. Sorry for the background noise. It is downpouring in my area right now because, lo and behold, there is a thunderstorm. All right. Hello, welcome. We're going to get right into the gist of things. So, hello everyone. Obviously, I am your Dragonfeather. Nice to see you all. I go a little wonky with the stream. It is thunderstorming outside. It's pretty bad. I would show it, but I don't want to dox where I live. So, no thank you. No thank you whatsoever. So, anyway, let's go ahead and pick up right where we left off last time. So, last time, if you remember correctly, we were doing some shenanigans on Blender here. Let me close. Yes, there we go. So, last time we were here, we were doing shenanigans on here, where I was working on this little space right in here for the belt loop. Now, I should mention the fact that the belt loop is going to be, hold on, let me just go ahead and stretch that over. That way I can see both the live chat and this at the same time. Yay! Multitasking! I love it! Also, it's getting hot in my fursuit head. I am not taking this off on camera. Bear with me 1 second as I swap on over. Oh, and I realized I was on the wrong scene. Oops. So let me go ahead and transition that on over. Turn off studio mode. And there we go. Ah, it's hot out there. So hello to everyone that's on YouTube and also everyone everywhere else. So today we're going to be doing a little bit of backing support stuff. Now what I mean by that is we're going to take this shape here. Hold on, doink, 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 and doink. Going to switch to edge mode. I got to mark it as a seam, mark it as sharp. There we go. Perfect. If I don't do that, bad things happen. Because if you don't mark your seams, the 3D print file will be like, oh, well, you're not doing anything here, so why is this an edge? Although I could be wrong. Anyway, let's go ahead and start out by deleting this portion of the blob. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dissolve vertices, and then I'm going to heal them by doing that, and then that, and then that. And that quote-unquote heals it. Now, just for the sake of things, because I need this to be in the exact same shape as it is right now, I need to add these center point structure supports here. And that's what's going to allow me to create the desired effect when I merge it into the backing object. So next part I gotta do before I do anything else is I gotta select this edge right here, because this is not just a sharp, but it's also a seam. And the reason why I say it's a seam is because it's a seam on the inside of the backing. So with that being done, now I can go ahead and just delete, dissolve that vertice. I'm just going to temporarily join those two together. I am going to permanently join these two together. But then I'm going to dissolve this vertice, join those two, go back to edge mode, mark it as a seam and as a sharp. And then what I'm going to do, I just realized I forgot to tell everyone on my server that I am live streaming. I just realized my microphone was muted. Thank you, FB3. Hello, everyone. Sorry for all that shenanigans there. Oh my god. Sorry, there's thunderstorms going out my area here. So if you hear loud crashes and bangs, you know it's not me rifling for buried treasure. So with that being said, let me go ahead and get back into the gist of what I was saying earlier. So to quickly recap, today I am going to be working on the backing for the tail, at least the model for it. Oh, God. Oh, I did not know you could do that with the side button of a mouse. Anyway, so the goal here is to make this hole, well, a hole. But when I merged the hole earlier into the mesh, so if I were to convert it right now.
Hello.
Hello there. So if I merge that in, turn that off, go to edit mode. Ah, yes, I still got hidden sides.
You were muted the whole time.
I know, I didn't realize that until you mentioned it, and I thank you for doing that. Because otherwise, I would have looked like an idiot on stream, and I don't want to look like an idiot on stream.
No, it's fine.
So, fun fact, yesterday I was mentioning while I was muted, I went to Cedar Point, and I got food poisoning. Fun.
Ooh, great.
Yeah.
I bet that sucked.
It did. It really sucked.
Yep, I got food poisoning before too.
Oh,
I know the feeling.
I'm pretty sure a lot of us have.
I can confirm it ain't fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh. So just get it like that.
How did you get food poisoning from there anyway?
So I was about to get to that. I had an Oreo parfait while I was at Cedar Point, and what happened is that the first bite was fine. That's like the top of the parfait where it's like whipped cream and whatnot. And I had like this crushed Oreo shell. It was just like, oh. The second part was the cake part, and the first layer of the cake was fine. Second layer of cake, eh. Third layer, oh God, what the hell am I eating? It was on
Ooh,
that bite when I was just like, yeah, I should stop eating this. And I did. And yeah, that's how I got food poisoning. Mind you, the parfait was not even expired at the time. So
How?
I don't even know. That's what I'm wondering too.
If it ain't expired, how did it go bad like that?
It doesn't make sense. I get it.
Now I understand if it was set out for too long, but it was not expired.
Mm-hmm.
I bet that was fun to deal with.
Oh yeah. That was a pleasure, not.
Yeah, totally fun. Totally was so enjoyable.
Okay, so there's that.
Is this the inner portion or?
This is the inner backing, yes.
Yes. Okay. That's what I was. That's what I was asking. Right.
Yep, yep. All right, so now we're
So
going
the
to do...
inner layer, basically.
Yes.
Right. Cool.
All right, looks like all that is fixed, which means I can now mark these as sharps and edges.
So you're fine tuning that part, basically.
Yes. Precisely! We don't need money. Oh wait, I shouldn't sing that song because
Oh,
I'm on stream.
so you're curving those parts. Is what you're doing.
Basically marking out where all the seams are, but yes.
All right.
This just makes it easier in my mind. And look at that. That,
Fair enough.
I think that turned out pretty nicely. So what I'm going to do once this is printed out and everything, oh god, I should stop clicking this side of my mouse, for God's sake. What I'm going to do next, at least in the build portion of this, once I get this printed, is that this interior here is going to have a layer of felt, and that felt is going to be pressed outward. I say the felt is going to be bulging outward. I hate to say the bulge word, but still, I have to say it for this instance. And
Ayo.
and what that's going to do is that's going to allow me to take all of my polyfill that I'm going to put in there and make it so that the belt stays in place, but also acts as a way to say, hey, there's nothing in here, move along, to the normal average Joe who looks at the tail.
There are a lot of ways that word can be taken out of context in this case, albeit unintentionally.
Yes, I'd rather not talk about that on live.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
All right, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to turn this object back on.
It looks pretty good so far.
Yeah, we're actually pretty close to finishing. Oops, don't want to turn that off. Turn off the backing real quick. And then I just got to go back into edit mode and repeat. Or not. I don't need to repeat. Okay.
Now everything's blue. This is the finished color.
Ah! I would have sang, but my mind was just like, no. No singing. No, copyright.
Sorry.
It's fine. All right, so then we're going to mark those as seams, mark those as sharps. And that's it. That is the entire tail from start to finish. So now we got
it's basically done now.
It's basically done. I have to find out from one of my friends. I have to contact them and ask them, hey, how much would you charge for me to get, stuff printed off? Because half the stuff I can do myself, like this internal portion here, which is the box, I can literally make that out of the first sample, out of the neoprene sample that I got over in Nomic here, and that's going to be this wine sample. So yes, the wine is what's going to be used to be the interior storage compartment as well as just the storage lining. Now there will be lining on the inside of the tail, but that lining is going to be a little bit different colored because I want to at least differentiate the colors. So that way I don't get anything ruining the polyfill on the inside. So like for instance, if it rains and the rain is acidic, not saying this will happen, but it could happen anyway. at least the neoprene would prevent, to an extent, rain from getting in and damaging the polyfill, which I don't want.
Cool.
So I gotta get in contact with some of my 3D printer friends and find out how much they want to charge to make uh, basically, oops, this. That's the only two parts I need 3D printed.
All right, wishing you the best of luck.
Thank you. The only downside is the fact that I don't know how much it's going to cost, but what I do know is that everything here is going to be pretty easy to make once everything is fully said and done. Oh, trippy.
By the way, a question.
Yes.
What 3D printer do you use?
I don't use a 3D printer. It's my friends that have a 3D printer.
Oh,
Yeah, you're fine though.
what is it? What is it then? What model?
I don't know. I have not asked them that.
Oh.
I'm getting these printed out of TPU though. That's all. That's the only part I do know.
Oh. Okay, fair enough.
Yep. So let me go ahead and pop on over to the UV editor. We're going to take all of our stuff here.
Is this the latest version of Blender by any chance?
Yes, 4.5.
Okay. That's what I thought.
So then we're going to take this. Go
I
to
haven't
UV.
really used Blender, so.
That's fine. All right.
Besides, it might take me a while to you know, like the basics.
1 second. I gotta grab a package from the mailbox. So I'll be
Alright,
right back.
okay. I'll just mute for a minute.
Actually, I'm just gonna mute from my hardware. 1 second.
Hello, he's not here right now. Just let you know.
Okie dokie.
Okay, my apologies for all that delay. Let's jump right
No, it's
back to
fine.
things. So let me go ahead and I need to set the width of this to, I believe it's 31 to 60. Let me just double check if my math is
Also,
correct.
also another question. Do
Mhm.
you have any other videos planned?
For this channel,
Yes.
I do have one planned for Friday.
Okay, what is it?
Not telling you.
Oh,
I like to keep things under
fair.
wraps.
Oh, okay. I bet it's gonna be exciting though.
It's not going to be anything out. I mean, I think it's just going to be something you kind of expect of a channel like mine currently.
Oh,
So something like
so like
simple.
story.
No, it's something simple.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. I need to convert 36 inches to pixels. And that is 3,000. Okay, I'm way over.
I'm impressed you can do all this stuff on Blender
Yeah, I was surprised too when I looked it up.
for like calculations. Like who would have thought you could do calculations on Blender?
I know, right?
I mean it's really helpful though, which is a huge plus.
Mm-hmm.
If this were the 90s and we found out that programs could if someone from the future said, "Hey, this is what you could do with Blender in like 2 or 3 decades," they would have collectively shit their pants.
Oh yeah, absolutely, without a doubt.
This is why 3D modeling rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, those wavy things. Hmm. The little outline. I like that.
All right. So then,
Really shows you all the depth.
oh yeah.
Also creates a sort of like a pattern-like effect too.
Mm-hmm. And that should do it. That right there is the entire tail,
Nice.
which includes all the compartments as well. Oh, let me
So
just.
yeah, a lot of work going into that tail.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Yep.
How long have you been working on it so far?
Oof. It's only been a couple weeks. At least this current
Oh,
iteration.
okay. So I'm gonna have to say maybe like a few days of work so far.
Yeah, this is only day 3, and I'm about to send off some parts to one of my friends either tonight or tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. But
Right on.
I'm going to send out the parts that I need, which is this and this. So once those two are sent out, everything will be pretty much golden.